Tuesday Night Baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Kevin Valdez makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now a hard liner toward short, but a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's one gone. James Newcomb will dig in, currently fifth in the National League in batting to begin play. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short, on to first, and there are two down. Torrey Hunter will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown. And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs. Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading up for the Cardinals, right fielder, Norichka.
Lays off 1-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
2-0 now. Oh, 2-1 now.
21.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Jamal Weeks steps in now.
Second baseman, Jamal Weeks.
Now a swing and another ground ball, this one out to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Aramis Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Good sharp curveball there, the count 1-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here's Lee on 3-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Matt Adams to get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Don Kelly will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Opposite field to left. Into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Now the question is, did he get the glove under the ball? Let's ask show motion. And it looks like it did to me. It's pretty close, but I think that's a good catch.
Jason Castro will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Alex Gonzalez will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. For Castro, the double is his 8th of the season so far. The 0-1 is on the ground and a chance for Ramirez at third. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Marcus Semien will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... Charlie Blackmon will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Pujols is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Batting 6. Catcher.
Wellington Castillo will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Justin Mullen will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Lee's pitch here is bounced right back past him, and it'll carry into center field for a base hit.
Well, good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Alexi Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now Lee will try it again, 0-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Kelly will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cliff Lee will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. Blackmon is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Kevin Valdez will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. James Newcomb will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
James Newcomb.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this is into the gap for Hunter. And that'll likely be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Albert Pujols will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ross Detweiler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to shortstop. 1 away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Norichka Aoki will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Lined hard toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Jamal Weeks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat, maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Don Kelly will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Don Kelly.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. So 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now this is lined over the head of Weeks and into right center. It's a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Alex Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Marcus Semien will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now the runner's trying for third. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hard hit down the line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Cliff Lee will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ramos Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow, and boy, look at the pitching matchup that we've got in store for that one. That is going to be some duel, and we'll have it for you right here on the show. Matt Adams is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Oh, here's a ball smoked into the gap in right center, and he was all over that one. It should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. Charlie Blackman will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. A golden opportunity. Kevin Valdez will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Center fielder, Kevin Valdez.
Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Ramirez is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth.
Now batting.
James Newcomb will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone.
Now batting. Right
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Torrey Hunter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Blackman is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Don Kelly will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Castillo will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's 3-0 Chicago. Justin Mullen will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
And even though they've been out-hit by 5 so far, this is still just a 3-0 game. So they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. 1 there. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Brian Shaw will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Jason Castro will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Alex Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Norichika Aoki will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Jamal Weeks will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The 0-2 now from Lee. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
And he takes a called strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pitches a cold strike, the throw right there, and Weeks is out trying to steal second.
You want to talk about having a bazooka for an arm. After watching the jump, I thought he had this base stolen, but this ball is on the money with some steam on it, and he's out by a pretty comfortable margin.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good pitch that time from Lee, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Cliff Lee will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First pitch coming. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Kevin Valdez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Ramirez for 1. On to first, a double play. James Newcomb will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Corey Hunter will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And there he goes towards second. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One strike now to Hunter. He's on the move again from first. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. Albert Pujols will stand in. And I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet. Just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Now pitch pulled on the ground over to Ramirez at third. Throw in time and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Matt Adams will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
And no one can get there as it falls. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Wellington Castillo will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. Cameron Lowe will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Justin Mullen will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now this one's on the ground toward the hole, and it'll get through into right. It's a base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Alexi Ramirez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Watson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dominic Brown is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Jason Castro will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Jason Castro.
first offering on the way. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Brown will look this one in for route number 1. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. First pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Marcus Semien will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dominic Brown will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Norichka Aoki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning. Jamal Weeks will dig in. He singled his last time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
This is a tough play for a right fielder at night because this ball's hit pretty hard. So it's going to stay in those lights the whole way out there, but he's able to hang with it and put it away.
Aramis Ramirez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Alfonso Soriano will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now the first pitch. And the ninth inning will get underway here with a swing and a ground ball out to short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's one away. Kevin Valdez will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Cubs,
James Newcomb will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
He's running towards second, and a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. On the move again from first. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and now he has some trouble with it in center. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Torrey Hunter has just hit for the cycle. That's a great thrill for him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere, so it's pretty cool for everyone here watching to see a little piece of baseball history.
Albert Pujols will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Cubs do come through with one thanks to the RBI triple. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 1. Will Jackson will be the new pitcher. Matt Adams will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Charlie Blackmon will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. In there, and it's even at 1. One pitch is in the air now out to left field. Kelly is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.